So looking at the Stanford film, what kind of concept did they have success with against Hawaii? What stood out about their pass game?
They're definitely, the thing is that's interesting about this game is they have like a whole new offense. I think that's cool for us to see, just having to look at this, look what they did against Hawaii, kind of look what this coach has done at previous places. So I'm just excited to see what they have, what we can do against them.
What kind of challenge does the tight end pose? Number 84 on Stanford had the big game against Hawaii. What kind of challenge does he pose?
Yeah, we've had games where we've played against teams, that run our offense through a tight end before, like teams like Notre Dame, teams like Utah. So he's definitely a great player. I'm excited to get to compete with him. We're definitely game planning, to be able to combat against that offense.
You have an inexperienced quarterback you're going up against. How does that factor into what you guys look to do on Saturday?
I mean, I don't think you should ever underestimate anybody. He went out and had a good game against Hawaii, so I think he's a good player as well. So, we're just going into the game, treating him like he's like any other quarterback.
There's always talk about kind of the jump between your first game and your second game. Just you personally, where do you feel like you showed some improvement with 1 or 2
from San Jose State to
Nevada?
I feel like just getting back into the swing of the game, like a real game. You know what I'm saying? Like we went a whole long time, just going against our offense, going against the scout team, but getting out there against the real team is like, it's different, but it's fun. And then just getting back there in the Coliseum with the crowd, getting used to the crowd noise again, I think was the biggest jump for me, just getting acclimated.
What about for the whole defense, first game to second game, the improvement that you saw?
Yeah, I think it's similar. I think our defense is definitely improving. It's going to improve every week. I think we improved from the first week to the second week. I think we did a really good job. So.
2 weeks into the year, how has the cornerback position battle evolved? It seems like Christian Wallace is playing a good amount on the outside. What's it like going up against him in practice and Damani? How has that battle for playing time evolved?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't consider I'm going up against him, but more so just that I'm working with him. Same with Damani. Like we're all at the end of the day, we all want each other to be successful. Whoever's out on the field, like we're gonna root for that person. And like we said before, like the competition increases, everybody else in the room. So I think that it's made it so that everybody else is all joy the whole sideline.
You guys got your first takeaway of the season. How does that kind of translate into moving on and setting the trend, I guess?
Yeah, it was really exciting to see that force the fumble return for a touchdown. That was super exciting for the defense. And I think that we'll be able to carry that momentum hopefully into the next game.
Curious, did you see any of the Colorado highlights by any chance last week? I think they were kind of the surprise of the sport last week. How they played against TCU. I'm wondering what you thought of their offense and just kind of what stood out.
I mean, I'm not really. I'm focused on Stanford, so I didn't really look much at their offense. I know they did make some good plays, so hats off to them. They had a good game. But yeah, we're focused on Stanford right now.
What's your take on a two-way college player? Like that.
No, it's awesome. If you can do that, then that's dope. It's good. It's great for him. I think he's a really talented guy. Yeah.
How hard is it? I mean, if you were to kind of go out there and try to do that,
I remember playing two ways. I played both ways when I was in high school, so that was definitely difficult being able to having to go off because usually in college like we go off, we take our break while the offense is on the field. So going off field and then coming right back on, I know that definitely is difficult. So like I said, hats off to him for being able to stay on the field the whole game. It's a big feat.